Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Prospect Central 101. My name is Chris, and today I am going to be taking you guys through a little bit of, I actually haven't pulled this up yet, a little bit of Trevon Diggs. So he is a cornerback from the University of Alabama, and basically, from what I've seen, he's been projected to the Lions in a lot of mock drafts so far. So this will be real interesting for me to see exactly what he is able to do on tape because there has been a lot of very interesting up and downs with a lot of the corners in this year's class. That's the rise and fall of Bryce Hall with the injury, the rise and fall of uh, Paulson Adebo up and down, the up and down of CJ Henderson, who's basically been rotating between the first and second round. The rise of Okuda this year that's kind of come onto the scene. Uh, Through all of this, Diggs has been one of the guys who has been kind of steady here in terms of his stock. He's been pretty consistently in the first round discussion for most of, if not the entire, draft process so far. So it'll be real interesting to see if that is holding true on tape. So, with that being said, here he is right here. He is a fourth year senior from the University of Alabama, and he's listed unofficially, of course, at 6'1", 200 pounds. So, pretty good size for a corner as well. And from what I've heard, I haven't watched tape on him yet, fortunately, which is kind of nice. But from what I've heard, he is pretty versatile in terms of his cover abilities. So we only have a quick look for you guys today. I might end up taking a look at one of the 2018 games as well to see if there's anything else that I really need to see. But right now, we'll take a look at the South Carolina game this year and see if there's anything good uh, that we need to cover there. So, only 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably end up watching one of the other games. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Come on, there we go. So he is number. Wow. He is number 7. Okay. Communication aspect. Really passive angle. I don't know if that's a sign of things to come, but okay. Zone coverage. Interesting. Okay. So far they're playing him pretty tight on the line. I wanted to get a feel for a couple reps first before I said anything too drastically overreactive. And it seems like he's pretty consistent with his reaction out of his stance, which is nice to see there. He's doing a pretty nice job of keeping balance as well, which is really nice to see. He doesn't seem to have any issues with like footwork or anything. He's doing a really nice job on that particular rep of mirroring. So another zone look. So they do seem to be able to play him all over the well, not all over the field. All different types of assignments is more what I was going for from a versatility standpoint. Nice quick reaction here. Real nice patience as well. Does a great job here of exhibiting the necessary requisite patience. to be able to read the route. Playing him soft here on 1st and 10, which is first time we're seeing that. Yep, nice patience, just does a really nice job of mirroring here. Great job turning his head to look for the ball. Nice job to stay disciplined and not directly interfere with the receiver's path. Okay, nice use of the arm length to shed the block at the end. Okay, a little bit aggressive with the first step here. Boom. I don't hate the idea though. I like the inside out move. Really nice recovery. Probably held a little bit. Not the end of the world, but that might end up getting called. Another zone look. Off look. Another play appears to be zone. Nice communication, great zone. Okay, nice man coverage. Great job not overreacting either. Was able to stay relatively in phase here. And he has the arm length to be able to cut that off if necessary too. Nice mirror. I really like how he's able to mirror this. Keeps his eyes up. Bam, because of that, he's able to catch this comeback. Especially at this point in the frame, right? He's not keeping on going downfield. He's a really nice job of striking the receiver's movements here. Playing the receiver. Real nice work. 35. Okay, I like how he's able to get off of this receiver here. Tracks the ball really nicely in the air. So he has good eye skills, good field vision awareness, which is nothing too unusual for an Alabama defender. Ooh, I really like that play. Got beat a little bit at the end, but I like how that first and second phase ended up playing out. So he starts out tight at the line here. Aggressive first step to try and redirect him outside. Unfortunately for him, it didn't work. Nice swift hips here to be able to keep up. And then at that point in the play, the receiver got away with a little bit of a push off, and he's left to play bail. Another aggressive first punch. So he does like playing press, which is pretty interesting. Same thing, another quick initial first punch. And that time it ended up working too, because as you're able to see here, he actually does redirect this receiver outside toward the boundary and win that inside leverage. So that's a pretty nice punch win there for him. Zone look. Probably got a little deep. Would have preferred I guess he could be helping over the top, but he just kind of gets stuck in the middle. Would have preferred to see him go a little bit deeper if he's taking the back receiver, or a little bit more shallow if he's taking the underneath. Not the end of the world, especially on an opposite side play though. Nice physicality. So he is showing that aspect of his game, which is really nice to see. Top of the play. Another zone look. Great communication. And he ends up working out there. So just a really nice job of communicating there in zone. It tells the other defender here to attack downhill while fatigues the guy backwards. Ends up leading to a shallow tackle for, well, not for a loss, but shallow tackle for limited rack is probably the best way to put that. Getting some nice break. Very nice break out of this. Watch here, he's kind of hopping back a little bit, so not exactly the cleanest of feet, but right here, he breaks out of that so clean and quick. Really nice move. And nice physical tackle as well. Love to see that. Again, oh, so good at breaking out of this play. He does a great job of passing on this receiver. And we saw this 2 plays ago as well, where the other defender came downhill for the tackle. Again, just an excellent job of communicating here, taking the outside receiver in his zone, and bam, breaking off that initial receiver to make a play on the football there. Very, very nice job. And the ball tracking aspect of this too, right? Does a really nice job here of keeping his head up, looking for the football, while enforcing the boundary. He also does a really nice job of enforcing the boundary on that particular play too. So all around, just a very, very nice play there from Diggs. Not exactly into the business of helmet scouting or anything like that, but he does kind of give me Marlon Humphrey vibes. A lot of these Alabama corners, they are very consistently disciplined in their tackling, in their technique, and especially in zone coverage. Really, really sound, especially the guys who stay there for 4 years. There's a lot of common trends in the Saban era that he tends to fit that stereotypical mold for. Oh, yeah, same thing. Just really mentally aware of where he is on the field and his responsibility. Love to see that. Nice, great job. Oh, missed the tackle though. But until that portion of the play, did a really nice job here of winning the inside leverage on the block and attacking the run. I like how he's aggressive with his pursuit, just came in a little high. And that's fine, that'll happen every once in a while. He's a corner. Just get a little bit lower next time, and he's shown that he can do that on tape many times. Not really a huge concern. And then the next play makes a tackle. So, corners miss tackles. That happens. But he has the aggressiveness, the willingness, etc. to be able to make that play. And again, right? A second straight play is able to make the nice tackle. Nice physicality and aggressiveness against the blocker here. Bam, nice punch on the shed. And then bam, just nice fundamental sound tackle. That's what you'd expect to see from him. Okay, so interesting that they're playing soft. Don't know why that's the case. It is a scramble or a sneak, so not the end of the world, but not exactly a huge fan of that play call. Nice shove winning the inside leverage. Nice aggressiveness downhill. Love to see that. So one thing that's interesting about this play is once again he gets in this, starts out this play, this first initial phase of the play, with this jab, almost as if a soft press. He's not using the hand, and he gets spin cycled a little bit because of it. So I want to see him be a little bit more straightforward there. Man coverage on this one. Nice tight coverage on the drag. Man coverage not exactly easy to defend drag routes. One of the more drastic weaknesses, I guess I should say, against a man cover team. Yet Diggs has the makeup speed too, is what's really impressive about this play, right? Initially does get cut off a little bit out of phase, which is to be expected against this kind of combination. But you see the recovery speed and the closing speed that Trevon possesses to be able to cover that ground and limit the receiver's ability to separate. Nice zone work. Great job passing off the receiver. Yeah, he's really, really good in zone coverage. I like how he won that inside leverage again. Probably playing outside here. Yep. Nice patience. Great job from that standpoint. Nice clean feet on the back pedal there. Nice aggressiveness. I love his ability to attack downhill for a corner. Really good in run support. Pursue. Pursue. Okay. That was actually real zoomed in, so I can't say anything about that. Probably a little handsy. A bit far down the field. Didn't get called, so it worked out. Another zone play. Nice patience. Great job enforcing the boundary as well. He's playing that. Oh, that's because it was zone. Okay. I was about to say he was playing that drag. Really, really slow, but he's backing off. So, not really an issue with that. Nice. I like the aggressiveness there. Very willing to attack downhill. Really looking fluid for a guy of his size also, which is really nice to see. We'll get to see that emphasized in Combine Drills, I think. And Shuli test a little bit more because he is doing a really nice job of staying patient. So we will get to see a little bit more of that reaction from that standpoint in Indy. He seems to be doing a really good job with that. And this play is really to its heel what I'm kind of looking for, right? Great patience off the snap. Great job enforcing the boundary here. Weighing that inside leverage and forcing him to the edge. And then gets his head around to look for the football at the end of the play. That's basically exactly what I'm looking for. At a base level, obviously. Okay. Willing to step up again and make the tackle. Like to see that. So he's kind of filling all these prerequisite requirements and things like that I'm really looking for, which is really nice. Nice ball tracking, great double coverage, nice bracket. Fantastic. Nice. So not really a whole lot of epic super flashy stuff, but that's kind of a good thing for a corner. Not every play is about making the big interception or getting the nice pass deflection or anything specific like that. You just go out there, do your job, make a play, and he seems to do a really good job of being consistent from that standpoint and affecting the receivers in the necessary way. So, pretty cool to see that, and hopefully we get to see that on tape last year as well. I am going to watch one more game to see if this is something that he was able to show last year and see maybe where he improved a little bit, things that he may have struggled with last year that he may still struggle with now, or maybe he improved on since last year, and kind of go from there. So here we go. Still number 7 at the bottom of the screen. Okay. Nice shot back. Nice tackle. Again, he's outside of that one missed tackle where he came in a little too high. He's been really, really solid from the tackling standpoint. Nice, solid fundamental wrap. Very, very physical tackler. I'm a big fan of that aspect of his game. Same thing. Very, very physical tackler. Yeah. Very consistent with that aspect too. Nice job on the drags. Whole defense. Great, great defensive play there. Well, I don't even necessarily want to say play, just straight up execution. Diggs is a big part of that. Okay, it's jumping the inside leverage. Okay, playing a little soft, but again, came in a little high. Probably want to get a little bit lower. Oh, got spin cycled. Okay. So, yep, came a little too open and out route beat him. That'll happen in zone, especially. Not the end of the world, it's just something you're gonna live with. Pursue? Okay, he's at least running. Also, I think it's the first time we've gotten to see him inside, which is interesting. Nice communication in zone, at least from his standpoint. You're gonna see him communicate here to attack them, and he goes back in bracket. Nice. I'll take that from his standpoint. Nice aggressive first punch. Doing a really, really nice job of using that press move to gain leverage. It's not even necessarily to just slow down the opposing receiver's route, but he's also using it to kind of force him and redirect the receiver also. Ooh, great throw. He does seem to be a little bit more upright in his stance this year, which is probably a good thing. Probably a little bit more natural for him. Nice reaction. I really don't like flagging that. Boom, just great patience. I don't believe that's a flag, personal opinion. Especially because the receiver was the one with his arm out. Of course, I tend to personally lean on the corner side for the most part. Then two. Nice discipline. Great shot, the whole defense. Yep. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic discipline. Nice. Great pursuit. Get to see a little bit of the speed. He's not as fast as the quarterback, but nice gap fit. Okay. I like how he's able to take this gap here. Ends up right here in between 99 and 42. I think he transitions, he slides over when 32 does. And take that gap and helps bring around the tackle. Real nice run fit from him. Good gap discipline. Oh, nice play by 33. It's a bit slow. Nice zone. Great play call. Great coverage. Nice patience. Very physical. Back in the slot. Nice block shed. Of course, he misses the tackle again. Came in a little bit wide on the angle, it looked like. Oh, lead blocker. Well, that's why. Nice pick. Oh, nice block. Nice to play through the whistle here. Great zone. Great zone. I love how from this angle, I love what he does here, right? He takes this defender back here, sees the running back come out of the flat, so he readjusts when that route comes back down the field. Very, very nice job of transitioning. Okay, check back. Back inside again. Nice clean feet. Another drop back. Yeah, that's designed. I can't really blame him for that. See him playing quite a bit off here. You have space. And, yeah. Okay, playing backside leverage, which is interesting. Okay, again, nice physical tackling. That's definitely something that he's shown very consistently. Even just watching Alabama in live games too, you kind of get a feel for that. Get to see them versus LSU this week, which should be fun. Ooh, blitz. All right. Oh, it came a little hot. Still, versatility is very, very nice to see there. Does have a little bit of pass rushing. Nice hand usage. Great job enforcing boundary, or at least attempting to enforce boundary. Nice coverage across the board. Same thing. Real tight all over. Nice patience. Good job just winging that inside. Again, nice patience. Oh, we almost got that. Back inside in the slot. So you're seeing a little bit more of that last year. This year playing a little bit more outside. Another slot rep here. Still though, that is nice to see that he has that technique and ability already in the aspect of his game that's necessary. It also speaks to his tackling and his physicality too. Ability to rush the passer, ability to come downhill, ability to tackle, all that kind of fun stuff. Zone. I wonder if we could man up tight end or running back. I wouldn't be surprised if we could. Nice man coverage. Soft man probably coming here. Yep. Again, probably a soft man. Nice drag. He's doing a really nice job defending those drag routes. He doesn't really seem to be too, like, fast, but on the other hand, he does seem to have the requisite quickness and agility, which is nice to see. He doesn't, in other words, he's not like a straight line guy, but your change of direction should be pretty smooth. I don't think he's going to be overly athletic. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, he's doing a great job of staying in phase. He's actually a little bit out in front. Great defensive play by the receiver there. They're really testing him over the middle of the field. I'm not sure I like that offensive strategy. Yeah, no chance of that. That was not really even a great pass. Great edge or force play here. Really like how he was able to attack downhill and play that force roll. And he ends up getting inside real quick using his lateral agility. Very nice. Nice tackle. Nice zone. Great communication, especially on the motion. Probably another zone look based on alignment. Yep. Again, great transition. He's doing a very, very nice job of communicating, transitioning, all that. Nice blitz. Just a bit too late, but love the idea. It's coverage across the board again. Something you get to say a lot about Alabama. Nice. Again, just love going for that conservative tackle, but he still does it so aggressively and physically as well. He doesn't really give the opposing receiver dash ball carrier a chance to get out of it. Blitz. Ooh, delayed blitz. Okay. Interesting. Especially with 8 seconds left to go. Another delayed blitz. Okay. Are you serious? You're down 22 and you're calling a timeout with 3 seconds left to go? That's what you get, really. So, very interesting to see what he's able to do on tape. So, with that, oh yeah, by the way, Trevon Diggs is brother, that's kind of cool. So for now, we are just going to go in and take a look at some of my thoughts. These are definitely not official. I'm planning on going back to this probably by myself, but watching some live games and things like that over the course of the next few weeks and adjusting and editing these. So, especially only one game this year, I don't plan on making these at all official. So I'm just gonna go. I guess I'll go Trevon Diggs from Alabama. Dun, 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 dun. And then we watched. Wow, I just want to make sure I get these right. It was South Carolina. Okay, South Carolina. I'm not even going to put the 18 game on there. I'll just go with South Carolina. All right, footwork. Pretty solid there. Not really much to note. I do think he was a little bit aggressive with that first step, so I will only give him an 8, but not the end of the world. Pretty easy fix if you want to fix it. Fluidity, motion, and athleticism. So as I just talked about not too long ago, probably not the fastest guy straight line. Don't really need him to be that. He does have lateral agility and quickness. I'm looking for those, so I'm gonna give him a 9. Run support and pass rushing is a 10. Really love that aspect of his game. Fantastic. Same thing with tackling. That's gonna be a pretty easy 10 for a corner. Uh, very, very physical in every way possible. Love to see that. Ball tracking and playmaking. Did a really nice job of turning his head around, attempting to make a play on the football when he could. Didn't really get to see an interception though. So through the one game, I'm only going to be able to go with 9. But I do really like his ability to track the ball in the air and all that fun stuff. So I don't really think that's a concern or anything you need to worry about. Variance in coverage. Oh, that's not a 0. That is a 9. Not something I'm really concerned with at all by any means. Pretty pleased with his ability in that aspect of his game. So I'm even just going to go with the strip 10. Off man, hard man press. We've seen him do everything, so, and he can do it all pretty well. Patience and positioning, I'm also going to go with a 10, just really solid there. No issues whatsoever. Very consistent with patience as well, which is nice to see. Enforcing the boundary, also probably a 10. Did a really nice job being physical, using his leverage well, all that fun stuff. Really nice job of using his hands and his body to enforce the boundary, both. Body positioning, all that good stuff, which is a more advanced skill. A lot of these guys just love pushing guys toward the boundary. Can't always get away with that. Trevon did a really nice job of backing guys into the boundary, limiting their space, all that good stuff as well. So he gets time for that. Discipline, route recognition. Probably also a 10 there, to be honest. Really, really impressed with his discipline mentally throughout the course of the games that we saw. And that kind of comes with playing at a school like Alabama, too. Uh, so not really totally unexpected there, but great job of recognizing the routes. Great job of passing guys on to receivers and communicating all that good stuff. And I don't remember seeing any injuries. Don't know if he's a captain. So from now, I'm just going to play safe with the 9. 10 is for like your big time leaguers, started long term, all that good stuff. So I will go with a 9 there. I might end up bumping that up to a 10 in the future, that down to an 8 or whatever as necessary. So I'll go with 9 for now. Which leads me to my overall grade. So that is, we'll even just say an average of 100 minus 1 is 99, 98, 97, 96, 95. Wow, okay, he's actually my highest graded player this year. That's interesting. And he is also my first elite blue chip player on the season also. So, yeah, I'm probably being a little bit loose on him. I probably shouldn't have given him all the tons I did, but I think that really speaks to how pro ready he is. He's able to play all different types of coverage. He does a really nice job of staying patient at the line very consistently. He does a very nice job of enforcing the boundary both with his arms and his body. He does a great job with the route recognition, the discipline, the ability to transition from zone to man, all that fun stuff. He does a great job of tackling, a great job of being physical and run support, and shows the ability to pass rush. So I really think that those are all very, very standout traits to his game that will lend to him being a pro-ready player from day one. So with that being said, um, absolutely very impressed with what I saw today, and yeah, it's very easy to see why he is a fit for my Lions personally, as well as a whole host of other teams that could use help at the cornerback position. So, with that being said, definitely something I'm really looking forward to coming back and watching more of over the course of this year, especially this week against the LSU Tigers and a very, very sound quarterback like Joe Burrow. Should be a really nice test for him against either Chase or Jefferson. So, yeah, really, really fun tape for me. Definitely getting a blue tier here from me so far. So, with that being said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, learned a thing or two. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this in the future. But for now, have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace out.